Hello and a very good afternoon to all the viewers. I, Aprajita, welcome you all to the YouTube channel of Amrapali Group of Institutes. So today with us we have a very renowned TV and web series actor, Mr. Anant Vijay Joshi. So first of all, welcome sir. And for the sake of the knowledge of our viewers, I'd like to tell you all that Mr. Anant Vijay Joshi is a alumni of Amrapali Group of Institutes only. So first of all, sir, the lecture that we had, the session, that was really amazing and full of energy and life. So sir, coming back to Amrapali, is it like a nostalgia for you because you have spent like 4 years here? So how was the feeling when you entered the college?
I think I lived more than 4 years being being in Amrapali, because we did so much more than just attending classes. Like all these extra time that we would spend for like rehearsing and for fests and everything, or just planning different new fests or different reasons to celebrate more. So yeah, I think Amrapali has always been a kind of great playground for me. And more than just an academic institution, like wherein you would just go to the classes, and so usse zyada tha. And so I've always enjoyed, and in the course of these 4 years, I think our teachers became kind of like families. And yeah, because then you would go with your complaints, how you would go with your parents, and then you would fight for budgets, then you would fight for like, this should happen, that should happen, and then we need another cafeterias, we need a coffee shop, and blah blah blah, things like that. So yeah, I think all of these memories are coming back, because I think the last time when I was here in the campus was 2012. अपनी डिग्री लेने के लिए आया था. That was the last time I was here, and then now I'm here. So it's so amazing. It's so emotional to meet Shailin sir, Prashant sir, Achal sir, like the old gang of teachers, and it's very special. Yeah.
Sir, so as you were a student, so now from a student sitting back there to here, it is quite a journey. So how do you feel today interacting with all the students?
Well, to be honest, I was only interacting with them in a capacity of probably a senior. I mean, who has had more experiences with this college, and even in a professional front outside the college. So I think that interaction was so amazing, and to learn so many, because I think it's this whole this whole energy, this young energy, to prove something or to do something, which I was there and our batch was there at one point. So yeah, it's so refreshing to see that energy all over again, to meet all the students and to answer their questions and their curiosities. So yeah, it's very, very special. And Amrapali has always been like, because I was in touch with Sanjay sir and Narendra sir and Prashant sir and Salish sir. So it was never like I knew that this felt like a home that I've not visited for so long, but now finally I have. So yeah, it's a homecoming in some ways. Yeah. And then to be honored and welcomed like this, like it's a huge honor, because I'm just a student of this college now, and then now when they're acknowledging whatever little that I've done professionally, this is a huge honor. Yeah.
So sir, from hospitality industry to film industry, that's quite a big jump. Yeah. So how did that came into existence, like the zeal of becoming an actor? Because it's very, it is considered to be a stupid decision to switch sides, like if we switch from, this is a big switch. So where did that zeal started, and how do you identify that, this is like what I'm meant for?
Well, I hope that it's switching careers won't be a stupid decision anymore for others if they want to. Like, I always say, do what you really want, and it's never late. Because sometimes, you go through a process. Like, just because you've done a course doesn't really mean that you have to stick to it. Right? So if you do not want to, then life is bigger than just courses and just academies. I think this is what I learned from here. to be very honest, because I treated this along with my other friends, we treated this as a playground. We were always experimenting and always kind of find ways to negotiate with the management that as students, this is what we want, but very respectfully. I think our conversations were very respectful, and we were aware of their positions and everything. But and also they entertained us as kids, like as they would do to any kids. So the whole, if I would say, the kida in my head happened in Amrapali, because this is where I became confident about that, because the kind of appreciation that I received for all the performances that I've done here in this college, in various fests. So that made me very confident. And yeah, starting from the freshers that happens. Mr. Fresher, Miss Fresher. So वहाँ से चीजें शुरू हुई, and then I suddenly became this confident guy, because I think in school I wasn't like a very confident person. I was a lost child somewhere. But college is where I actually realized actually people like what I do. So yeah, that's when it started. And then yeah, as the time goes, I think I became far more confident about that this is working for me. And then the regular route of auditioning and testing for the characters, and then you get some, you don't get some, but it's part and parcel of the job. So yeah, I think it started from pretty much here.
So, sir, as we all know that the film industry, the cons of that. So, starting it from scratch and starting it all by yourself, was there a FOMO that you'll miss out something, or the regular salary that you're paid in the hospitality industry, you're not getting it here, and there is like some pressure from the family too that you need to earn at least to survive. So, how was that for you?
I think I went into this profession, which is acting, if I may call it a profession, with this awareness that this is going to be a very different lifestyle. It's not a salary-based job. It's not the same lifestyle as any other employee in any other sector. So I went there with awareness, and I always emphasize. And I keep on saying it, that be aware, and I always keep telling also myself that always be aware. So I was very aware that okay, this is going to be a very different way of lifestyle, and there's going to be, and you have to commit. It's like how we, in any relationship, we commit, right? So I think the importance is the sense of commitment when you bring it. Then there are tough times, there are good times, there are bad times, but then you stick to it because you've committed to it. You always remind yourself that why have you committed to this at the first place, and the joys that you get. So all the hardships, that fades. What takes the front seat is the joy and all the perks and all the things that makes you learn new things and yeah. So I think I was very aware of that. This is going to be different, but I was up for the challenge. Yeah.
So, sir, at last, for any message for the students who are planning to be actors or planning to switch careers?
Well, if you are planning to switch careers, you don't have to be impulsive. I think don't be impulsive. That's what I would say. Allow yourself enough time, because there's enough time. There's no rush. I think I don't know, maybe in college at least I was thinking that I have very short time. It's do it now or never kind of situation, but it's not. Life is too long in that way and too short in some ways as well. But I think, yeah, take your time, see how your peers are reacting to it. What do they think about it? But in the end, do what you really enjoy, what brings meaning to your life. Like for me, I think performance when I see people happy with even a smaller interaction, for example, then that brings meaning to my life. That, I think we made better use of this time. For example, this interview. I'm just happy that, we are able to exchange thoughts, and when we go back home, we'll take something from this. So the moment is utilized completely. So yeah. So if you think that you want to make switch and you think that you have made a wrong decision by doing a course. So don't be fearful. Do it, but don't also be impulsive. Take your time. See the transition happening. You will know. Be very aware that where you're going, what you're doing. Yeah, talk to people. Yeah.
So thank you so much, sir, for coming here and for having this great session and this interview too. And thank you to all the viewers for watching this.